Officials are closely tracking COVID-19 cases once again. We spoke with multiple experts about their concern over cases rising after last week's Thanksgiving gatherings.
ABC Action News reporter Larissa Scott live in Tampa. Larissa, when do experts think we should expect to actually see the increase here?
Well, James, health officials tell me they expect to see an uptick in cases by the end of this week, and they believe it will only go up from there.
We will see a spike after Thanksgiving.
Doctors tell us this year won't be any different from any other year since COVID-19, although they're not sure exactly how big the post-Thanksgiving surge will be.
Of course, we haven't seen as many people getting vaccinated with the new vaccine as we had hoped.
Recent data from the federal government show that only about 13.9% of the U.S. adult population have received the updated COVID booster.
It's awful. It's really, really bad.
Health officials believe the low vaccination rate will contribute to the holiday virus spread. They're also watching a new variant.
But what I also see in the trends is a variant replacement going on. And so the old Eris Omicron strain is kind of disappearing, whereas the HV1 is sort of moving in.
According to the CDC, HV.1 is making up about 31.7% of new COVID-19 infections, and they expect that number to climb. And while it is highly contagious, experts don't think this new variant is more severe.
This strain doesn't seem to be particularly terrible. There haven't been a lot of deaths associated with it.
Doctors stress that COVID-19 isn't gone. You still need to protect yourself and be careful about visiting people who are high risk right now.
People are thinking this is over, but it's really not over. I mean, people are still dying from COVID. So far this year, 100,000 people in the United States have died from COVID. Just to compare that, in a bad flu season, about 50,000 people die. So it's almost double in terms of COVID.
Doctors are encouraging people to get vaccinated now to have better protection as we move through the holiday season.
With the vaccines, we know that the majority of the protection occurs within about the first 4 months or so after getting vaccinated. What that means is that now is the time to get vaccinated against COVID, because it takes a couple of weeks to, if you haven't already. So with that new booster, it takes a couple of weeks to get that immunity on board.
And doctors say we'll start to see more cases of the flu and RSV in the coming days, too. They're encouraging everyone to monitor your symptoms and get tested. I'm live in Tampa this morning. Larissa Scott, ABC Action.